Hey, what's up guys, and today I'm going to be giving you a brand new series. What if Naruto got special training as a child? Part 1 guys. Remember, if you enjoyed this and you want to see part 2, just comment down below guys, it's rather easy. Just say you want to see part 2 and I'll be throwing it out as soon as possible for you guys to enjoy. And also, if you're new guys, yeah, it's me, Anime King, and I do have 3 channels. Anime King, Anime King 2, and Anime King 3, which I post what if on every single day. Yes, it might sound crazy, but it's true. Every single day, I just post a new episode over an Anime King of What If Naruto was the forces of literal nature, guys. So go ahead and enjoy those. And yeah, without further ado, what do you say we leap into this new episode? Begin the intro, guys. Naruto was not your average academy student. Unlike the others in his class, he was very outspoken, and some would say annoying. Most people consider him the laughingstock of the academy due to his poor test scores and his erratic behavior, although there was much more to him than what meets the eye. Naruto was not the person that everyone saw on the outside. He was a lonely, angry, very envious person deep down. But he hid his true feelings with an optimistic mask of hope and pride. But the boy knew that one day, they would all see his pain. He had the infamous nickname in the academy as the Dead Last. Most people consider him a weak loser due to his performance, but even that was a lie as well. He was a lot more intelligent than people gave him credit for. He followed the valuable advice of a certain man known as Jiraiya. The famous Sannin had taken notice in the boy a few recent years earlier and secretly trained the child to become stronger. As Naruto thought back to the day that he met Jiraiya, flashback, Naruto sat on the head of the 4th Hokage statue as he overlooked the village. The boy was clearly upset. After another day at the academy, as he cursed to himself, much to his surprise, a tall, white-haired man appeared beside him. "Hey kid, what are you doing up here all by yourself?" "And what with that look?" said Jiraiya. Naruto looked up as the man sat down next to him, but he remained quiet and simply shrugged the man off as he continued to glare down at the village. "Listen kid, I don't know what you're going through, but sitting around and moping is not going to solve your problem." He turned towards the white-haired man. "Yeah? Well, what the hell am I supposed to do? I am the laughing stock of the academy, and everyone think I'm weak." Jiraiya sighed deeply. "Listen kid, if you want to be the best, then you have to put in hard work. I didn't get where I am today by wishing for change." "I guess you're right about that," said Naruto, "but I don't even know how to change." Jiraiya placed a hand on his shoulder. "Even the Hokages had to start at the bottom, kid. How about I make you a deal?" "A deal? What kind of deal?" said Naruto. "I'll agree to train you, so long as you not tell anyone about it, or use any of the jutsus I teach you in the academy." "Huh? Why can't I use them in the academy?" "If they see you using these jutsus in the academy, they will rather ship you off to Naruto or Anvu immediately. And it's not fun. Trust me, kid." "Well, okay," said Naruto, "but what do you get out of this?" As Jiraiya had a smile on his face, "I'm just trying to help you, kid. Besides, I got this feeling about you." There was a long silence until a grin came on Naruto's face. "Alright, I'll do it. But who are you?" "The name is Jiraiya, and I am." He jumped up as he made a pose. "The legendary Toad Sannin, one of the great fellow Sannins." "Whoa, that's awesome," said Naruto. "No one's gonna believe I met someone like you." Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't get ahead of yourself. Your training with me is gonna be strictly between the two of us, so we don't know each other, got it?" said Jiraiya. Naruto looked confused, but he nodded. Understood, Jiraiya-sensei, he said. In the flashback, true to his word, Naruto remained silent about everything. Jiraiya told him he purposely didn't do things right most of the time, to underplay his abilities, and hid most of his power. He had become truly skilled, with training with Jiraiya for all these years now. Over the past 4 years, he taught him a lot. For one, he taught him the Shadow Clone Jutsu, because Naruto could not perform the normal Clone Jutsu because he had too much chakra, and he taught him a variety of wind and water jutsus. However, the greatest thing that he learned was something that he only recently perfected, and that was the Rasengan. This was his ultimate ace, and he had no intention of unveiling it until it was absolutely necessary. Overall, the past 4 years with Jiraiya had been very enlightening. The Toad Sage was almost like an uncle or father to him, and he had helped Naruto become truly better. There were complications training in secret, however. They found a way to keep it in the dark. No one else ever found out except for the Hokage and his son Asuma. Naruto was very surprised when the Hokage's son volunteered to train him as well. He said it was because only a few people in the village had wind affinity like them, as he was a naturally good teacher for Naruto there, as he had become rather helpful in teaching him. He taught him how to enhance his weapons with wind chakra and several other things that he could do with it. Naruto was really hoping that once he became a genin that he would be placed on Asuma's squad. Naruto, what is the answer to the question on the board? Asuma snapped him from his thoughts as Naruto looked towards the board. What is the name of the first Hokage? Senju Hoshirama, he thought to himself. Well, that was rather easy, he thought. However, he didn't say that though, as he chuckled and scratched the back of his head. I don't know, he said. A chorus of laughter followed his statement, as almost the entire class was laughing. Not all, but a lot of them. Let them believe what they want. The moment he graduated, he no longer have to downplay his intelligence or skills, which will be very soon. God, Naruto, you're such an idiot. A certain pink-haired girl yelled. Her name was Sakura Haruno. She was one of the smartest in the class, but not number one though. The smartest girl in the class, as Naruto turned his gaze. Her name was Sasuke Uchiha. The girl was a childhood prodigy, part of the famous Uchiha clan, and she was a top student in the class. Naruto didn't know why, but he had some deep resentment towards her, to how easy everything came for her. Sasuke was very usually quiet, but when she did talk, Naruto hated. She was the most conceited and condescending person on the planet, in his opinion, as he didn't realize he was staring at her. As she looked at him, is there something that you need, dope? She asked. Everyone laughed at Sasuke's comment. No, said Naruto, as she smirked at him. Maybe you should go and learn the basics back with the first year students. Screw you! Stop acting like you're better than everyone else, said Naruto, as she turned away and ignored him. The both of them were known for their intense hatred of one another. It seems the only time she ever talked was just to insult him, as Naruto didn't know what she had against him. Sure, he was sometimes annoying, and he was a dead last, but she seemed intent on pissing him off. He would occasionally catch her looking at him when he was not looking, and he wondered why, as she ignored everyone else except for him, and that was saying something because she was quite the eye-catcher. Although he hated to admit it, he thought that she was cute. She was quite the sight to see. She was wearing a blue shirt with white sleeves that revealed her stomach. She was wearing a white skirt with a ninja pouch strapped to her thigh. She was also wearing leggings as well. As Naruto found himself staring again, she turned as he turned his attention rather quickly. Alright class, I have good news for you. Your graduation is a week away. There will be a final exam that you will need to pass, Aruka said. They all looked excited, some of them were worried about the test to come. I know some of you might be nervous, so I'll explain what you need for this exam. It will be a 3-part exam. First, you will need to pass a written test. Second, you need to perform a transformation jutsu, and finally, you need to perform a clone jutsu. Huh? Is that it? Kiba asked. Yes. I'm sure most of you will not have a problem with it, but we're going to spend this week reviewing for the written exam. Everyone grumbled in annoyance at that. The rest of the class period was rather boring, as Naruto glanced towards Sakura, as he also found her cute as well. There was a lot of cute girls in his class. As the bell rang, Naruto made his way over towards her. Hey Sakura-chan, what's up? He said. She turned around with a sigh. What do you want, Naruto? She said. Well, as he flashed her a grin, I was wondering, you want to go on a date sometime with me, he asked. In your dreams, pal. I don't date losers, she said, as she walked away. Naruto sighed to himself. Rejected once again. But one of these days, she will say yes. A cynical voice behind him spoke. You're wasting your time trying to date her. Naruto turned as he saw the infamous Sasuke looking at him, her arms crossed. Naruto gave her a blank stare. Mind your business, Uchiha, he said. She smirked at him, before she started to laugh at him. I can't believe that you made it this far in the academy. Do you honestly believe that you're gonna pass the exam and become an actual genin? Naruto nodded his head. You just watch. I'm gonna become the strongest ninja this village has ever seen before. How can one become strong without a purpose? Tell me, dope. What's your purpose, she asked. My purpose is to earn everyone's respect and become Hokage, he said. She shook her head. That is why you're weak. You lack true purpose. Do yourself a favor and just give up now, before you make a bigger fool out of yourself. You know what? I'm done talking to you, said Naruto as he walked away. She watched him leave as she frowned to herself. Damn it. Why do I always insult him, she thought. I just ruined another chance to talk to him. She would never admit it aloud, but she had that strange interest. She didn't know where it came from, but she had an interest in the blonde. She hated herself for falling prey to the norms that most of the pathetic schoolgirl in the academy lived by. She had no interest in boys. Her only interest was to become strong. However, she found herself captivated by the blonde loser in her class. She saw a different part of him that no one else did. She could see that there was more to him that no one else saw. Time skip. Jiraiya had left the village once again, as he wished Naruto the best of luck to train by himself. Normally at a time like this, he'd go and find Asuma, but the man was busy. As the academy selections were coming up, he created several dozen clones. He drew 2 kunai as his wing chakra, started to hum around them. All of them pull a kunai of their own. As they rushed towards him, a distance away, a certain Hyuga was watching him train. Hinata had an obvious crush on him, and she would spend her time watching him. She was careful to do so when Asuma and Jiraiya were training him. She watched as she watched the glowing chakra extended from his blades, creating 2 chakra swords. As she watched in awe as he sliced, demolishing several trees with the wind blades. Quite a sight to see, huh? She jumped as she turned to see Asuma standing on the branch. She blushed with embarrassment as she looked down. She was really embarrassed. It's alright, Hyuga, he said. Why don't you go home? And I'll pretend like I never saw you at all, he said. She turned crimson red as she ran off as fast as possible. As Asuma stepped out of the foliage. Asuma-sensei, I thought you were busy with the genin teams and all that paperwork. I blew it off anyway. I just want to give you something. I was gonna wait until you became a genin, but I figure, what the hell? As he handed Naruto 2 trench knives. Naruto looked stunned by the action as he took the blades. They resemble brass knuckles with jagged blades. I got you your own pair of trench knives. Thanks so much, Asuma-sensei, said Naruto as he hugged the jonin. The man patted him on the head. You're more than welcome, he said. Anyways, I have to leave now. Good luck on becoming a genin. Remember, I'll always be around, he said. As Naruto nodded with a smile on his face, grateful for his new weapons. Time skip. Naruto had successfully passed the test with flying colors. He walked in the classroom, his leaf headband around his head, a smirk on his face as he sat down beside Sakura. She noticed, Naruto, you passed? How? She said, as Haruka was the one to answer. Naruto got a perfect score on the exams. What? There's no way that dope had a perfect score, Kiba said. Believe me, he did. Kiba, now sit down. Sasuke was staring at Naruto as Haruka continued to speak. Okay, now that we have the passing genins here, you will all be assigned to a 3-man team with a jonin instructor, as everyone was hoping that you'll be placed in a team with their friends. Only one thought was running through Naruto's mind. Anyone but Sasuke, anyone but Sasuke. However, Sasuke's mind was on the opposite course, as Haruka started to list out the teams. As he arrived at Team 7, Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha and Naruto Uzumaki. Your jonin instructor would be Kakashi Hatake. Naruto and Sasuke remained quiet as they just looked at one another. Sitting right between them, Sakura looked at them confused. As she finally spoke up. Will you two stop staring at one another? Both of them huffed in annoyance as they focused back on Aruka. Naruto was rather disappointed that he was with Asuma, but he hoped that his new instructor would be helpful as well. As Aruka finally came to a stop announcing the team, well, that's all the teams. Wait here for your Jonin teachers come and pick you up. And have a nice day. The Chunin then walked out and left the students alone in the room. Immediately everyone came around Naruto. Seriously, said Kiba, how did you get a perfect score? Maybe that's because I'm not a moron, said Naruto. Shikamaru shook his head and sighed. There's no way you score perfectly on a written exam. And I never recall seeing you make a perfect clone before. Naruto brought his hand up. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Several clones poofed in the classroom. Sakura looked around them with shock. I never remember Aruka Sensei teaching that to us. He didn't. Naruto obviously learned elsewhere, said Shikamaru. Sasuke silently watched the blonde as he dispelled his shadow clones. And he came back in his seat, as everyone dispersed in their particular new teams. As Sakura sat back in the middle between the two. Well, are you two gonna talk at all, she asked. Sasuke gave her a cold glare. I am not here to entertain you. Sakura sighed. She turned her attention towards Naruto. Well, Naruto, you mind telling me where did you learn shadow clones? I don't remember, said Naruto. Maybe I'll tell you if you go on that date with me. Not on your life, she said. As Sasuke spoke, what are the odds of me being paired with the Barbie Ninja and the dope? Both of them turned their gaze towards Uchiha. Sakura was about to mouth off until Naruto beat her to it. Believe me, Uchiha, the feeling is mutual. As the three of them proceeded to ignore each other, Hinata looked down towards where Naruto was. Unlike the rest of them, Hinata knew that Naruto was a lot stronger than what the others gave him credit for. However, she watched as Sasuke looked up towards her, and she gave her a nasty glare. Hinata was surprised. She caught her peeping. Sasuke on the other hand never liked Hinata, and she didn't know why. Drawn from her thoughts, Hinata heard a woman call Team A to come with her. So she got up and left with Kiba and Shino, but not before looking back as Sasuke was glaring at her. One after another, Jonin instructors came and took their students away, until Team 7 was the last one left in there. Sakura could not take the silence anymore, so, are you guys excited about becoming official? Ninja, she asked. Sasuke glanced up but she did not answer the question. As Naruto spoke, well, I'm excited that we can finally get out of the class, and get some real missions done. As Sakura smiled at that, my parents are so proud of me. They threw me a party for graduation last night. What about you two? Are your parents proud of you too? Both Naruto and Sasuke instantly looked distant at that, as they didn't respond. As Sakura studied their reactions, oh, I'm sorry, she said. Don't worry, said Naruto, you didn't know. As she looked rather apologetic. However, Sasuke just glared at her. You know, it's strange. I always thought you were just a hyperactive knucklehead. But you're kinda cool today, said Sakura, as she looked at Naruto. Sasuke felt like she wanted to hurl, as she made a disgusting face. But Sakura just ignored her. The sensei came in at that moment. Yo, is this my team, he said. You must be Kakashi Sensei, said Sakura. Alright, he said. You three meet me on the rooftop. As he vanished. When they got there, he was sitting on the balcony, as he waved them over as they sat down. Alright, I want you three to introduce yourself, your likes, your dislikes, and dreams. I'll start first. My name is Kakashi Atake, and that's all you need to know. Now you, he said. Well, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. My likes include training, eating ramen, and fighting. My dislikes are people who underestimate me, and my dream is to become the greatest Hokage of all time. Kakashi nodded his head as he looked towards Sakura, as she cleared her throat to speak. My name is Sakura Haruno. My likes include cute boys, cute outfits, and romantic novels. My dislikes are waiting around for a long time, and mean people as well. My dream is to become a great medical ninja, and to marry my Prince Charming, she said. Kakashi looked at her briefly. There were some parts of her that remind him of Rin. He focused his gaze on the final student. My name is Sasuke Uchiha, and I don't have any likes or dislikes, and my dream is to kill a certain somebody. Sakura looked towards her confused. Alright, now that we all know each other a bit better, you kids are free to go home. But you are to meet back tomorrow at 5 AM. I trained around 7 and I suggest that you don't eat any breakfast. You might throw up. Before they could ask anything else, he vanished, leaving them there. Now that he was gone, "Hey Sakura," said Naruto as he turned towards her. She knew what he was about to ask. "No," she said. He simply sighed as he jumped off on the other roof. "Can you believe that? He keeps on asking me out on..." Sakura paused, as she was the only one left. Where did she sighed to herself. One of them kept on asking Naruto on dates, and the other one is a complete bitch who doesn't want anything to do with her. The following day, Naruto was the first person to make it there. He wasn't much of a sleeper and he usually wake up early to train anyways. Sasuke was the second person to arrive. She was quite surprised to see Naruto already there, as she walked up and sat directly next to him. Much to his disbelief, Naruto remained silent until he couldn't take it more. Why are you sitting here?" he said. "Why not?" she said. "I could sit anywhere I want. I could even sit on you if I wanted." She inwardly cursed herself for the way she answered him, as Naruto raised the eyebrow confused. "What the hell? What's your problem with me anyways?" She was quiet for a minute or two, until she finally answered. "I don't have a problem with you. You could have fooled me. Here to spill why you were always a bitch to me, and only me." She nervously avoided his gaze as she looked down. "Well, I just do..." "Spit it out, Uchiha. You didn't seem to have a problem with making fun of me before." Her walls immediately came back up. "Listen up, dope. I don't have to explain myself to you or anybody. You know, someone ought to teach you a lesson. I guess that person should be me. I'd like to see you try." They jumped to their feet. She flashed her hand sign rather quickly. "Fire style," she said. "Fireball jutsu." As she spat a fireball towards him, Naruto flashed Yuan sign. "Water style," he said. "Water encampment wall," as he spewed water from his mouth. As the water enveloped his fire and steam filled the area. "I didn't know a dope like you. No other jutsus. Not so high and mighty now, huh, Uchiha?" She pulled out several kunais, as they had explosive tags on them as she threw them. But the blonde flashed Yuan sign. "Wind style. Great wind breakthrough." Random explosions went off as they were shot to different areas of the training field. As the wind subsided, she charged towards him, kunai drawn. As Naruto pulled his strength knife and blocked her attack rather easily, she flipped over him as she started to attack him even more. As he kept on blocking her attacks, a worried Sakura rushed out. "What the hell are you two doing?" she said, looking at them rather confused. The two sent each other an annoyed glare before they stopped. As Sasuke went over the tree and sat down. "We were just sparring, Sakura-chan," said Naruto. "Just passing time before Kakashi-sensei arrived." She looked towards the destroyed training ground. "How did you two do all of this?" "Mind your own business, Barbie," said Sasuke. As they sat down and waited, I knew there was more to him. He must be concealing his powers, but why? Sasuke thought. Damn it, this always happened. I tried to talk to him, but I had to go and say something stupid, making him hate me even more. "Why is our sensei late?" said Sakura, trying to break the uncomfortable silence. As Sasuke finally spoke up. "Maybe you will be useful after all, Uzumaki," she said. "Oh, anything for you, Sasuke-chan," he said, sarcastically. However, she turned away, as her cheeks became a bit red. Sakura stepped in front of Naruto. "Hello," she said. "Would you stop ignoring me for heaven's sake?" "Huh? What were you saying again?" he asked. "I was saying our sensei is 2 hours late once again." "Yeah, all of this waiting around is pretty boring," said Naruto. As if answering their plea, Kakashi finally arrived. "Oh hey guys," he said. "Sensei, you're late again. Why are you so late?" Sakura asked. "Oh, I was walking on my way here, and this old lady asked me to arrange a house for her. And being the good citizen I am, I agreed to help." All of them sweat dropped immediately as they saw through his lie. "Yeah, whatever. Let's just begin this, shall we?" said Sakura. "Alright," he said, as he pulled out 2 bells. "In order to become a full-fledged genin, you're gonna have to get one of these bells from me." "But I thought we already passed the exam," said Sakura. Kakashi shook his head. "The academy and the real thing doesn't compare. This final exam narrowed down the genin hopefuls, so we don't send people that aren't ready for missions. So this is basically a practical team test to see how we work together." Kakashi was surprised. Did she just... Well then, Let's see how you all work together, he said. Otherwise, you all be going back to the academy. And you have to come at me with the intent to kill. Otherwise, you will not get a bell, he said. Now, begin! The three of them made their way to cover like he expected. As he pulled out his famous book, as they all met up in the bushes. Listen up, Uzumaki, Sasuke said, taking the charge. You and I can do this if we be relentless. Fine, but this doesn't change anything between us. What about me, said Sakura. What should I do? Just keep an eye open and rush them. When you see an opening, I knew you can do it, Sakura-chan. She smiled at the encouragement. The two made their way out to the field. A frontal attack will not work against me, said Kakashi. Oh, you just wait and see, said Naruto. Wind style. Great wind breakthrough, fire style, fireball jutsu. The combination attack surprised Kakashi. However, once it hit, all that was left was a burning log. Sasuke ducked under the kick as Kakashi appeared behind them as Naruto flipped over it. Sasuke pulled a kunai and threw it. Kakashi dodged, but Naruto caught it as he channeled wind chakra from his hand to throw it much faster. As it lodged into the man's chest, however, he poofed away, revealing that it was none other than a clone. The real Kakashi stood on a tree branch as he waved to them. I wasn't aware that academy students knew how to do elemental jutsus. Genins don't have the chakra for it naturally. It was then that he noticed kunais with explosive tags as he had to leap. The tree was blown to smithereens. As he glanced over towards the bushes. The other one, he said. The moment he landed though, the both of them rushed towards him. Sasuke took him on first. It was then that she jumped back. A massive gust of wind knocked him off his feet as he had to flip back several times. It came to a stop. As he turned, Naruto slashed at him. He had to move back. The knife passing right by his face. Are you kids trying to kill me? He asked. As the two of them kept on attacking, pushing to the edge of the forest. As Sakura saw her opportunity, she leaped out of the foliage and reached for the bell. However, Kakashi caught her arm as he threw her away. But Naruto launched a hail of shurikens as they embedded in Kakashi, poofing to reveal that he was nothing but a log. As Naruto turned and he saw him, Sasuke threw a rather powerful roundhouse kick, but Kakashi caught it as he saw Naruto reaching for the bell. He kicked the blonde away and threw Sasuke away as well. You three are pretty good for a bunch of kids. Interesting combination of teamwork. He then vanished as he appeared behind Naruto and placed a kunai to his throat. You're clever, kid, he said, but not that clever. It was then that he noticed Shadow as he looked down. Another Naruto grabbed the bells as he rolled away. The Naruto that he held on to poofed away. Shadow clones, huh? Very impressive. So do we pass? Sakura asks. Well, you're the first team to actually take the bells away from me. But that wasn't the purpose of the test. It was your teamwork. But so far you three show me that you can actually work together, which is rather good, so you all pass. As the three of them celebrate in their own unique way, Naruto and Sasuke pumping their fists in the air, while Sasuke smirked. This team is something else, Kakashi thought. Meet me back here tomorrow, as we take our first mission as Team 7, he said. With that he poofed away. As Naruto smirked to himself. So Sakura-chan, he said, how about we go celebrate with some ramen? Normally I would say no, but you really pulled through for us today, so I guess I owe it to you. Sure, she said. What the hell? Said Sasuke. What the hell does he even see in her? She didn't even do anything good. As she watched them, hey, can I come? Naruto eyes widened at that. What? Huh. I was under the impression that you and I were sworn enemies, or teammates. I was just trying to be, friendly, she said. Well, we're all teammates, so come on ahead, said Sakura. Let's make it a team lunch, she said, with a smile on her face. Time skip as the three of them were eating ramen. I can't believe I'm here out eating with you and it's not weird. See? Told you were missing out a lot, said Naruto. Don't go off and be all romantic now, she said. However, thank you, she said. I mean for earlier. You encouraging me. It really meant a lot to me, she said. We're teammates. I'll always be here for you, said Naruto. Sasuke, on the other hand, was getting more and more pissed off. Stupid, useless bitch. Why does he like her so much? Sakura noticed it though, as she saw the cold glare. Sasuke, why don't you like me? I'm done here, she said. As she started to walk away, hey, said Naruto as he got up. This was supposed to be a team. Thanks for lunch, she said. Naruto was surprised. Because she said, Naruto. I'll see you around, she said. Did she just call me by my name? He thought to himself. Sakura ran up to him. Where did she go? She's just not feeling well. I'll see you around, Sakura-chan, he says. He started to walk away. Wait, as she grabbed his arm. Huh? What is it? Said Naruto. I just want to ask, well, how were you able to do all of those jutsus? But you did not perform well in the academy at all, she asked. As Naruto reached up and poked her in the forehead. Usually, something like that would anger her. However, he simply smiled at her. No, that's a secret, he said. Maybe I'll have to get to know you better before I'll tell you something like that. She smirked. Idiot, she said. Anyway, take care, said Naruto as he made his way off. However, as Naruto was making his way home, the only thing he could think about was Sasuke. He finally went to go eating with Sakura. That little crush that he had on her since he was a small child even before. He was starting to get trained by Jiraiya and Asuma. Well, I guess old habits die hard. However, why? The only thing that he could think about was Sasuke. She said my name. She looked so cute standing there in front of me. It's just... He shook his head. Damn it, what am I thinking? This is Sasuke, the evil bitch. The one that is always glaring at me and saying these atrocities. But still. As he wondered why she thanked him though. Maybe she was impressed by our fight earlier. People like her only understand strength and skills. That must be the reason, he thought to himself. Meanwhile, I just don't get it. I'm the strongest girl in the entire village. And he goes for the weak, schoolgirl bitch. I just don't get it. I can't believe this. I didn't even say one thing to him at the ramen shack. She couldn't stand the sight of Naruto flirting with Sakura. She just had to leave. At least I thank him, maybe. I'll have another chance to talk to him one-on-one tomorrow. I just need to get there first, so I can have him all to myself. You know what? I can just make Sakura look bad in his eyes. Yeah, that's what I have to do. To make him stop paying attention to her. As tons of ideas start to pop through her head. The next day, as Naruto was the first to arrive. As he looked like he didn't have much sleep last night. Sasuke arrived next as she sat down right beside him. He decided to be nice. Hey Sasuke. Naruto, she said. Sorry about yesterday, said Naruto. I was being an ass. Don't be sorry, she said. She looked at the ground. Come on, say something. You're sitting right there. There is no one else around. Say something. So, Naruto, I like those two jutsus you did yesterday. They were quite impressive. Thanks. Your fire was pretty badass as well. Is that something your clan taught you? She nodded her head. Yeah. I learned it from my brother Itachi. Huh? I didn't know you have a brother, he said. She scooted closer. There's a lot you don't know about me. Like you, I am not all I appear to be, she said. As Naruto looked at her oddly. What are you implying? I am just saying I see past your innocent act of being weak. I know that you're one of the strongest genin in our year. I know that you received some form of special training. Plus I know that you are a lot smarter than you pretend to be. Well. Aren't you the curious one, said Naruto. How long have you known this? 3 years. I pay close attention to you. Why? Asked Naruto. What reason you would have for keeping track of me? I'm curious about you, she said. Before Naruto could answer though, you two are getting along well. How long have you been here? Sakura asked. Damn it. Sasuke cursed in her mind. Oh hey Sakura-chan, said Naruto. I've been here for about a half an hour or so. So, what were you two talking about? Both of them refused to answer as they looked away. I swear, the two of you are a complete mystery. There are too much secret between us. Our secrets are none of your business, Sasuke said, in a cold tone. A short distance away, Kakashi watched them. Sasuke seemed to have something against Sakura. She was getting along fine with Naruto until Sakura arrived. Come on, Naruto, tell me please. Sakura asked. Listen, Sakura, said Naruto. It's not that I don't want to tell you. I can't. Why not? We're teammates after all. As she thought that would work on Naruto, but it did not. He's been acting differently ever since he graduated, but still. Tell you what, Haruno. You beat me in a fight, and I'll tell you what we were talking about. Ah, I see now. Kakashi thought to himself, the Uchiha has a crush on Sensei's son. Sasuke dashed forward. Sakura was not expecting this at all, as she closed her eyes backing off. As Sasuke threw a punch, however, Naruto caught it. He's fast, Sasuke thought. Sakura was shocked. You are really gonna hit me, she said. Get used to it, Barbie. In the real world, you won't be able to choose your battle. Be thankful that he was here to protect you this time. Kakashi arrived at that moment. As they all looked towards him, good news guys. We got missions to do today. I already took the liberty of signing you three up for a bunch of D-rank missions. Believe me, he said, these are some of the most important missions necessary to refine ninja skills and uphold a strong presence amongst the village. Naruto cited that statement, yeah. Slave labor is very essential at making me a better ninja, he thought. What are we waiting for? Let's get started, Sakura said in a cheerful way. The following weeks was endless D-rank missions. Team 7 did not get any closer. Sakura tried to get Naruto to spill his secrets to her, however, he would not. Despite if he asked her out on dates sometimes, there were just some things that he wouldn't tell her. And that just makes you wonder how much sway does she actually have over him if he wouldn't tell her the simplest of secrets. However, Sasuke did not talk to Sakura at all. And Sakura decided to spend most of her time just talking to Naruto. And that pissed off Sasuke a lot, because that made them closer. As Sasuke just spent a lot of time training harder, despite her original purpose for killing Itachi. She also wanted to impress Naruto. She could tell there was a lot that he was not showing her, or anyone else. They have not really shown their full skills yet, however he had a lot that he was holding back. She continued to arrive early, just so she could have some time to spend with him. As she arrived and sat down beside him, he was sharpening a strange knife. Oh, hey Sasuke, what's up, he said. Hey Naruto, she said. Hey, can you help me with something, Naruto asked. Help you? What do you need, she said. Well, it's about Sakura. You see, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I want to try and impress her. Here, girl, what kind of stuff will impress you? Her face instantly turned to a scowl as she looked away. As she sighed, I'm not a girly girl, she said. The stuff that would impress me would not impress Sakura. Well, what would a boy have to do to impress you, Naruto asked. She turned around and smiled as the conversation switched back to her. Well, however. Morning, Naruto, Sakura said she arrived. Sasuke's eye twitched violently. Morning, Sakura-chan, said Naruto. Watching them fawn over each other makes me sick. If they end up getting together on Valentine's Day, I'm gonna kill her, thought Sasuke. As the rest of the time was spent with Sakura talking about her conversation with Ino. And he was a civilian, so it's best if we date ninja boys. Well, my door is always open, said Naruto to Sakura. Naruto, you're my friend. And I don't like you like that, she said. Good answer, bitch. Better stay that way, otherwise you will go missing, thought Sasuke. Kakashi showed up earlier than usual, surprising them. Well, 3, I have a special surprise for you today. I managed to convince Hokage to let us go on a secret mission. You 3 have been doing well lately, so I believe that you guys deserve a reward. Awesome, said Naruto. So what are we gonna be doing? Let's go, said Kakashi as they made their way towards the Hokage's tower. Their mission was to escort a man to the Land of Waves. As they made their way, they've been moving for some hours now, when Naruto noticed a puddle. As he glanced up, it hasn't rained in some time. Hey, Kakashi-sensei, that puddle isn't natural, is it? Kakashi looked down towards the puddle. You're right. It hasn't rained lately, he said. 2 ninjas burst on the puddle and wrapped a chain around Kakashi. Now, as it tore him in half. The enemy ninja then rushed towards Naruto, but Sasuke leaped in the way and delivered a brutal, swift kick, knocking him back. Sakura pulled out a kunai and stood in front of Tetsuna, who stepped back fearfully. As the masked ninja over to his side threw his chain around Naruto. However, Naruto brought his trench knife up and sliced it to pieces. With wind enhancing them, he looked towards Sasuke. The both of them flashed through hand sign, A combo attack, fire and wind. Both of them tried to leap away, however, they were still burned badly. They rushed out fast as possible. Sasuke was surprised as she thought that would put them down. They were coming at her. However, seeing the action, Naruto pulled his strange knife. Wind chakra imbued in both of them as he moved. Slash! Both ninjas fell to the ground as the light slowly left their eyes. As Naruto stood there, Kakashi jumped down. Those two ninjas are missing names. This mission was supposed to be bandits, not these kind of ninjas. Would you mind explaining what is going on? As Tazuna swallowed thickly. They were sent by Gato. He doesn't want me to finish the bridge, so he sent his shinobis to dispose of me. This mission is not a C rank then. Knowing that your shinobi is after you, we have to take you back to the village and fix this. No, you can't do that. You guys took care of them just fine. I can't afford this contract if it is a A rank. Sensei, we can handle it, said Naruto. As you can see, we took care of those guys just fine. And I'm sure that it will be okay. His back was still turned to the group, as he was just looking ahead. Kakashi looked over his team. You guys aren't regular genins, and I guess with me, it's durable. Alright, fine, we'll continue on this mission. Sakura rushed towards Naruto. Naruto, those two back there, you killed them. Yes, I did, said Naruto. You don't care, she asked. Naruto did not answer, instead Sasuke did. Remember when I told you that we couldn't pick our fights? That back there was a perfect example. We are ninjas. From time to time we will be expected to kill people. That is just something that you will have to do. Sasuke is right, Sakura, sometime we have to kill people. It's not a lesson I encourage for kids as young as you three. But there's no change in that now, said Kakashi. I was just trying to protect you guys, said Naruto. Not to mention, the world is a better place without those scumbags anyways. Sakura couldn't find the words as she looked at Naruto, and she decided just to close her mouth, and they continued with the walk. As they arrived towards a ferry, with the man there to take them across, as they all got on the boat. It's good to see you, Tazuna-san, the man said, as he recognized him. Things have been gloomy since you left. What happened? Tazuna asked. Well, it seems Gato hired a notorious missing nin to stop the production of the bridge. Notorious missing nin? Do you know who it is? Kakashi asked. No, I haven't seen him personal, but some of the others said that he's a muscular guy with a giant blade, almost as tall as him. Your description, it sounds like one of the 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist. The group tensed up at that, which definitely made this a A rank or higher. A rank or higher? But we can't do this. Someone might get hurt, Sakura said. Well, under normal circumstances, I would immediately report back for reinforcements. But seeing how you guys came together as a team, I'll let you decide what we do, he said. This is invaluable field training that will make you 3 better shinobis. But Kakashi-sensei, A ranks are for Jonin and higher, said Sakura. It's only one guy. We can handle it, said Naruto. Yeah, said Sasuke. Quitting is for losers. As she glared at Sakura, Sakura clenched her fists. Fine. I'm not gonna drag down the team, she said. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this as a team. Are you kidding me? You and your kids are gonna fight against one of the swordsmen of the mist? Said Tazuna in shock. Well, they have already protected you against 2 Chunin 11 ninjas. Or if you prefer, we can always just go back and leave you here. No, they will be just fine. When they finally got out of the boat and landed back on land, the place was filled with mist. This mist is rather creepy, isn't it? Said Sakura. As he looked ahead, Kakashi turned his head as he heard a sound. Get down! Huh? Naruto grabbed Sakura's hand and pulled her down, as they all went down to the ground. A sword embedded into a tree as a man landed on the handle. Tazuna looked like he was about to have a heart attack as he saw the man. Ew. I've heard of you. You're Zabuza, the demon of the mist, said Kakashi, as he looked towards the man standing on the handle of the blade. Zabuza? As Tazuna started to panic. You must be the bridge builder I was hired to kill. Well, you should be afraid of me, because you're about to die, as he shot forward. However, the sword was blocked by a kunai, but the man was incredibly strong, as Kakashi was pushed back a few feet. Do you really believe that you can stop me in completing my goal? Well, we are going to stop you, said Naruto. Stupid idiotic brats. Sometimes it really baffles me how children like you become ninjas. In our final test, we have to kill another. But I guess your test is some prancy piece of crap. Well, why don't you go and tell your two lackeys that are lying in their own blood because of me? And you're next on the list, said Naruto. The members of Team 7 were a bit taken back by Naruto's dark attitude. You expect me to believe that a pathetic genin like you kill the demon brothers, Zabuza said. How's about I prove it to you, as Naruto pulled his trench knife and channeled wind chakra? Well, it seems that the brat got some talents, performing wind chakra in that magnitude. That's a Jonin move, but you're still just a brat. Naruto rushed forward. Naruto, wait! Kakashi called out. The swordsman simply flipped back and dodged Naruto's attack. Pretty tenacious for Konoha genin. You might have made a good Kirishinobe. Zabuza jumped as he brought down his blade. However, Naruto twisted his body and flipped. He then brought his left shoulder on the blade. As he flipped himself up and brought his feet up, swinging it towards the man's temple. But Zabuza pushed himself back and turned his blade as he brought it down. He breathed down with such force, but to his shot, Naruto blocked it with his strange knife. The ground under Naruto buckled and cracked. Pretty strong for a kid as well, but still not strong enough. Damn it, said Naruto. However, Zabuza had to leap away as Kakashi leaped towards him. The both of them started to clash kunai versus blade, until water clones were used in a tandem. And in the last few seconds, Kakashi was kicked back towards the water. Fire style for about jutsu, Sasuke yelled. Water style. Water wave hand, Zabuza yelled out. A stream of water overpowered the fire and slammed into Sasuke, throwing her back a distance away. He did the same thing as he aimed it for Naruto. Wind style. Wind encampment wall, said Naruto as he blocked the attack. He then shouted, Wind style. Great wind breakthrough. As Naruto reversed the attack, Zabuza's eyes went wide when the attack tripled his speed, slammed into him and threw him into the water. What the hell? You're just a genin. How can you perform things like that? I shouldn't be surprised, Kakashi thought. This is Minato's son, and not to mention, thanks to the Kyuubi as well. He's bound to have a large amount of chakra here than anyone else. Zabuza sank into the water as Sasuke walked over. Be ready, he can come out at any time. Sasuke, let's do a combo and take this guy down, said Naruto. He burst and rushed towards him as they performed their collaboration jutsu. However, when he got hit, he turned into water. They looked around as Kakashi felt something on the water that grabbed his leg. He quickly dispelled the clone. However, another burst in the bush and attacked him. Another one came behind him as he was knocked away. He got encased in a water prison. Damn it, he cursed as Zabuza placed his hand in the water, stuck in him there. Well, now you're all mine, Zabuza said. Sakura, guard Tazuna. Naruto and I will handle him, Sasuke said. The pink-haired girl nodded rather quickly as she stepped in front of the old man. A water clone formed beside Zabuza and rushed forward. Naruto rushed in the water and met him halfway. As he ducked on the sword and leaped, water style, he said, Water fang projectile. As Naruto's hand became coated in chakra as he slapped the water, the water bullets that came out sharpened as they seemed to get solid like needles as they shot forward towards the man. He blocked two of them, however the last one tore right through him, dispelling the water. A massive Fuma Shuriken launched out of the water, courtesy of Sasuke, forcing Zabuza to jump over it. However, the second one almost impaled him. He had no choice but to leap out of the way. Damn these brats, he cursed. There is no way they're genins. Thanks for freeing me, guys. You don't have to worry anymore, I'm gonna end this now. Kakashi lifted up his headband. You're the copy ninja Kakashi. They say you mastered over 1,000 jutsu with that eye of yours. Perhaps you'd like to test it out. Zabuza realized that he was outmatched here with his damn super genin and, now to face the copy ninja Kakashi. He flashed two hands and slammed his hand down. The water erupted in a wave. Once it calmed down, he was gone. He had fled. That's probably not the last we'll see of him, said Kakashi. And seeing that he was outmatched, he probably will bring someone with him next time. That guy wasn't as strong as you made him out to be, Sasuke said. Yeah, said Naruto. He ran away from us. Naruto, where did you learn to do all of that? Elemental jutsus are not taught in the academy, and you're not part of a major clan. Who taught you how to do all of that? I'm surprised you didn't ask sooner. I guess you deserve to know. You see, I got special training from Jiraiya the Sannin for the past 4 years. I also got special training from Asuma Sarutobi. Sakura eyes went wide. What? Are you saying that one of the legendary Sannins trained you? That explains a lot. You're just like the fourth Hokage then. Huh? How so? Said Naruto. Well, the fourth was also a pupil of Jiraiya. I guess I shouldn't be so surprised that he chose to train you. What do you mean by that? Said Naruto. Kakashi shrugged at the question. Nothing, he said. Anyways, how did you manage to get Asuma to train you? He doesn't like teaching. Well, when the Hokage found out about Jiraiya training me, his son Asuma found out as well. The three of them had a long talk about me, and after he was done, he said that he will help me as well. Because he has wind chakra like me, and we are rather rare in the village. Wow, I'm surprised I never heard about this until now. Wait a minute, you said you were trained for the past 4 years. Why were you the dead last in the academy then, Sakura asked? Well, at first I did to conceal my training, because Jiraiya Sensei said so. However, as the time went on, I did it for another reason. Asuma Sensei told me that genin teams are usually balanced, so I thought if I pretended to be weaker than I was, I would get a stronger team. Huh, you really are something else, aren't you? Said Sasuke as she was surprised. And here I thought I was gonna hate being a Jonin instructor. I guess with the top 2 genins in Konoha, you guys will be ready for Chunin exams in a couple of months. Just how strong are you, Naruto? Sakura asked. Naruto shrugged as they start to walk off. Is this really Naruto? Why is he so different, Sakura thought. He's so strong, confident, and... She shook her head as she continued to follow after him. They haven't even seen the half of it. I have not even shown my other awesome jutsus. Not even to mention the Rasengan. Not even fighting at my full capability yet. He thought to himself with a smirk. Laughter could be heard in his head. And that is not even your worst secret. Naruto sighed. That damn fox again. He learned about the fox by accident. But after he learned about it, he just couldn't stop the fox from speaking to him once again, in his mind. It was true that they say, once you open some doors, you just can't close them ever again. But guys, be interested right here. If you want the next person to do, like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on that bell notifications they posted, remember share to all of your friends in your social media platform. But more for now, see you guys soon. Peace.